I was gonna freestyle, but I decided
Bro,
not to.
we've been waiting for this freestyle, dog.
Real dog.
How much more episodes we can take? How much more episodes we gonna
We
take?
shot two. We shot two this week, so I can do it next one.
All right. What episode is this anyway?
This is 10.
It's 10? All right.
You giving the people all the scoops, bro.
Yeah, man.
But wait a second. Who is that? Who is that guy, bro?
Gillis has gotten browner.
Gillis has changed colors, changed form.
Gillis, honestly, guys, Gillis don't even be fucking here.
What's up, guys?
I think Gillis is it, mate.
Gillis is it.
Gillis is it, bro.
Yeah, our culture is different. Yeah, man. You got the position.
Yeah. I can wait till the intro finish for him to introduce himself.
Yeah, man. We can introduce Kelson. It's nice to have him here today, though. For sure.
Good to be here.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man, for joining us. Give some physician tips, you know what I mean?
Real talk.
Yeah, man. So, hey, guys. Hey, viewers. Thanks for watching again. Episode 10. Follow us at The Conk Boys, as usual. And swipe up.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Conk Boys Podcast, episode 10. We have a guest, special guest. He just touched down last night.
Yeah.
2 Crown Royal in his suitcase for no reason. For no reason.
If it is.
I shouldn't even say that on this way.
No man. Hey, if you try to shout them out, who knows? Who knows? We may receive an email from them, bro. You know what I mean?
Brown, they look alike.
Yeah, they sort of.
They look like they related, bro.
Yeah, the Kings, eh?
The Kings.
Yeah.
The Kings,
They
boy.
wear crowns.
They wear crowns.
Yeah, man. So, yeah.
Ladies.
So, man, Kelson, you want to introduce yourself? Tell the people who you is, man.
Good day. My name is Kelson King, aka Retro Games 242 to the world. Physician at PMH Hospital.
Yes.
Solid.
Yes. If y'all know where PMH is located in Nassau, Bahamas. So we got a lot of intel right now on the couch.
That's true. So,
we
we that's why I say we have a physician on, so we have profound knowledge. So,
exactly.
I know about all that.
Why you talking about
I know about all that.
Check
No,
out
I only get enough, man. I'm proud.
Yeah, for sure.
that real brotherly love over there. Brotherly
Always.
love. It's good to see the Kings together.
Yeah, man. So, in terms of, I guess we could go into what we was talking about today. But what was going on with all that? I don't know if you guys knew, but like junior doctors and stuff like that was they had like a disagreement. What's it called?
So the junior doctors in the Bahamas basically had a strike against our employers. Basically, as you know, in the profession, we work way more than 40 hours a week. Sometimes we could clock 40 hours in 2 days.
Wow.
That's crazy. Because
What?
doctors are on call, so like they could work 24 hours for the whole day. If they're on call, they have to be available to meet someone for the 24 hours that they're on call.
Wow.
40 hours in 2 days?
Yeah, most
Yeah.
doctors push about 80 to 120 hours in a week.
Yeah, that's true. You got to be in the hospital, bro.
You gotta be there, bro. You gotta be there. It's
People
crazy.
dying, especially now, so like you got to be there.
Wait, if I try to do that, I could be dying.
Yeah.
Wait, 40 hours?
No, but
2 days?
yeah, but that's rough,
Yeah,
man.
2
That's
days,
rough, bro.
mostly 40 hours.
So how the process been going with that?
It's been difficult.
Yeah.
We actually sat out of work for 8 days.
Wow.
Wow.
And the flack that we got was that we're not caring for the people. But it's
Yeah.
because of the people that we are actually there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always ask people, if you was working for 120 hours a week, wouldn't you like to be paid?
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. But
I would want to be paid.
I agree.
But I feel like the government is going to do this guilt trip where they say, "Well, you guys take an oath, so you know they always do that. They can guilt trip you into doing that." But I understand, you work
Yeah.
overworking yourself, right?
They always like to throw that oath guilt trip. Yes, we're here for the people, but it's a matter of principle. If you want someone
Yeah.
to work, pay them, compensate them.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just keep in the mic, yeah.
You gotta make love to the mic, man.
All right, okay. I'll make love to the
That's too
mic.
loud. That's too loud. That's too loud.
Make love like the Kings do.
No, 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 no.
It's
As
my
we-
time. It's my time now to get
No,
over
no,
the
no,
Kings.
no, no.
He taught me. He taught
Oh,
me.
yes, yes.
Y'all peeking, y'all peeking, y'all peeking,
Yes.
y'all peeking.
Yes,
That
this
is
is
a
what, Rob, this is what, see, now we get the real intel now, ladies. Ladies, now we know what Kadeem King
That is
is
a
we
lie.
doing.
As we said in episode 8, only one young man is recycling gals in here, and it is the
Hey,
time.
it's not me, obviously. His brother that said it. His brother. We have real intel today. But no, but it's good to hear, like, somebody like you who on the ground in Nassau. I know we from Nassau, but you on the ground and you know what's going on. So if you could, I don't know if you want to expand, but I know we heard a lot about the death tolls from Hurricane Dorian. I don't know what it's saying now. I think it's what 60 or
60. Last time I heard it was 51.
50. Oh,
51?
51. Yeah,
Total body that's.
yeah, that's what they say. That's
Oh,
what they say.
okay, go ahead.
So, as you know, Dorian hit Abaco and Freeport the most, and out of the 700 islands. The death toll in Abaco, the government was saying that it was 51 recorded, but then they said in that same statement it's unimaginable. What does unimaginable mean?
Unimaginable.
I don't know what unimaginable. I
It's
mean,
on the
unimaginable means unquantifiable. That's like you
It's a
can't.
deflection.
It's a deflection for
It's a
sure.
deflection. They
For
don't
sure.
want
I
to. They
think
don't want to reveal the real
They don't want to
numbers.
reveal the real number.
Yeah.
I think the Bahamian government is sponsored by Disney, but
Hey, shout out to Disney because Guinness is their prime proponent of Disney.
Oh, yeah.
But you know,
Oh, but you gotta give Disney props. They did donate $1
yeah,
million.
they did.
They
They
did.
did.
No,
They
no,
did. We're
respect
grateful.
Disney for
We're
that.
grateful for that. We're
Respect
grateful
Disney
for
for
that.
that's true though. For
We're
real.
grateful
Don't
for
forget
that.
all the sponsors who did, try to help recovery relief efforts. You know what I mean? So
It's
So,
I just want to know where the money is going
Bang.
And
because
that's what we
they've
trying to
been
figure out.
getting millions upon millions.
yes.
Bang.
So
I need to have some record keeping of this.
right.
Yes,
So-
bro.
So how's your your patient list grown since like Abaco and Freeport's joined in, like all the, because I know you're a child physician.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
in the pediatric department, we had a few. I would say no more than 5. 3 or 4 of them were kind of critical.
Yeah.
But it grew a little bit. But like I was saying with that death toll, we all know that it's way more
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
than the 51.
Yeah.
It's probably close to 1,000.
Yeah. Most of it was more illegal. I heard that most of it was more illegal
Right.
immigrants. Yeah.
And that's
So
why the
they could
government is
kinda-
trying to get it off because
Yeah.
they're just saying they don't know who the people are.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's what Demetrius was telling me. He was basically saying the people who are unidentifiable, they're not gonna
They're not
include them
going
in
to
the
record
count.
them in the
They're
count.
not gonna include them in the
Okay.
count.
They're not
Okay.
even.
Wow.
And that's sick. That's sick. But
Jeez, that is sick, bro.
because all those flats you was talking about in earlier episodes and stuff like that, if they don't have a passport,
Yeah.
they're not, then they can't be identified.
True.
And
They
the
just-
place where the most of the immigrants were is called the Mud,
Yes.
and basically that whole side of that area was flooded.
Yes, I heard about the mud. I didn't know much about the mud until now, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't know
I
about it
didn't-
till y'all said it either.
I was like, I didn't even know about this place in Abaco, the mud.
Yeah, it's 2 different places in Abaco that the immigrants usually go. The Mud, and then it's another place. That other place, police don't even go there.
Wow.
Whoa,
Wow.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
they have machine guns, AK-47.
Oh, so some of that stuff was like almost true then.
yeah, it's like a war zone.
Wow.
The,
I didn't know
the
that.
things you don't know when you ain't there,
Yeah,
bro.
I didn't
that's
know.
That's the
I didn't know
turmoil.
that.
That's the turmoil Dorian brought, though. The turmoil, like people savage, savages. for,
People
like,
looting and
yeah,
killing and
They're rationing for everything, right? So
this the 2019 Lord of the Flies.
yeah, almost like The
Yeah,
Walking
wow.
Dead or
It's
something.
crazy.
You know.
Boy.
For real, George. And I like I saying in like I'm saying, Abaco and Freeport in perfect condition. The capital is not even in perfect condition yet either. So
Real.
you know, what I'm saying they still having the little issues with the, like we said earlier, with the the power situation, getting enough generators to actually power up the land in order to to be efficient, right? So like I said, the government. I feel like I mean, you hope the government's trying to do a good job and trying to rectify everything,
Yeah.
get everything in order.
They should be more transparent about what's going on. Like, transparency makes people more comfortable. Like, hey,
Just be honest.
yeah, be honest and be output. Like, if we ain't got it, we ain't got it. If there ain't enough, ain't enough. Like, say that.
It just
Say
ain't
that.
that easy though.
I know it ain't that easy because like at the end of the day, it's still go back to politics.
Yeah.
It's still go back to, hey, vote for me again. Vote for me again. You know
That
what I
ship
mean?
has sailed.
That exactly. Like, it's still like, you done. You done with this government.
I done with all. Like I tell.
You done with all of
Like I tell people, Peter ain't no better than Paul.
Real.
All the governments is the same. It's just a matter of what you're gonna put up with, basically.
I feel the same.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
I
not
agree.
your gal.
last election, I
Hey,
didn't
the
even.
guys that you frequent, eh?
not me. Your brother just said the kings was learned from you. Kadeem. I
Yeah.
love this episode. This is all.
Ladies, come on, man. I don't do that to y'all, man. You see what I'm saying?
Trial and error, boy.
Yeah. Now that we don't know who Kelson is, we got his his position on how the Dorian relief is being, organized and how everything is being, progressing on as we, progressing on the recovery. We could jump on into the forward. Like you said, nothing is perfect, right? Perfection takes work. You will never be perfect. I don't think it's nothing will ever be perfect. It'll never be a perfect groove. It'll never be a perfect team. It just takes work on being the best you can be, right? So, like I said, right, in terms of perfection, how it is to be like working on your best self, like what notion can you get on what can you take to make yourself like responsibility can you do to make yourself your best self?
Me?
Yeah, anything you could do, like
I don't know. Like, I always say that I want to be the best Laton, like, but I don't think I'll ever be the best Laton because I'm human.
yeah,
And I could fall short sometimes because, like, perfection is to me is an illusion. It's a goal that that you're reaching for, but you'll never reach.
oh, okay,
That's how I look at perfection. It's a goal you're reaching for. Like, you try, at least you show effort to get there.
yeah,
But I don't think that's a part of me that, hey, I need this to be perfect. Because I don't think I could ever be a perfect person. Like,
no,
I could be honest. I don't think I could ever, like, be a perfect being.
yeah.
Captain Planet.
Yeah, what you saying? What y'all saying, King Brothers?
You can go.
For me, perfection is like Laton said, that cloud you'll never reach. However,
Right.
I view it as progress, not perfection.
Yeah.
So you could always be progressing as yourself,
Yeah.
as your one true being, to try to reach there. But in actuality, probably never. But as long as you keep taking little steps forward to get to where you feel that you need to be or to your ultimate goal, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I second and third their sentiments, to be honest. Yeah, I agree that it's what's the word you just used? Unfathomable. What you say?
Unimaginable.
Yeah, it's an unimaginable and unattainable goal, to be honest. But I feel like as long as you're striving
That's what the
to,
government use.
yeah. No, but I feel
Bahamas
like
government.
yeah,
Sponsored by
yeah.
Disney.
No, but
I'm joking.
no, that's fine. That's fine.
We continue partying.
Oh man, bro, you gotta get on him. He's the voice window spill in a recording now. Jesus, jeez.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel like it's an
Sorry,
unattainable.
bro.
We just have to scrub it out.
Yeah, I feel like it's an unattainable goal for real. I just feel like as long as you're trying and you're trying your best to reach that goal, though, that's all that matters, to be honest. Cause yeah, it's about trying to compete with yourself too. You know what I mean? Cause you can't watch other people and say that they have this going for them and I want that what he have, or you know what I mean. So yeah, and not to say that their life is perfect either. It may seem perfect, but it's not. You know what I mean? So you just gotta be aware that that's not a realistic goal to have, but you have to strive to be that. You know what I mean? So What's your take on that, Brown?
Like I say, like, we're even moving on next having, like, perfection. Everyone works to be spot on every time, right? You working on being the best DJ you could be, being spot on with your crowd, pleasing them 100% of the time. You worked on being that.
Which ain't happening.
No.
Which ain't happening. Like myself, you try to increase all your attributes, but you'll be the master of none if you try to do that. So it's just like you'll always be mid-level. You be in a position, you're trying to be, perfect at your job. Well, most of the time you have to be perfect at your job because, you're dealing with people help. You know what I mean? You doing your business, you got to be perfect because if you don't be perfect 100% of the time, you ain't get see the success and results you need to do, right? So, yeah, we got calls coming in. But anyways.
This is a productive episode.
So, like I said, that come to the next question, like, if we strive so hard to this person, going to university, I got to get 100 on every test. Is that okay being perfect all the time? Like, because you when you go there, you trying to be 100.
Yeah. You're trying to be 100%.
Your parents don't want you to come home with 80%. They want you to get 100.
A plus, 4.2.
4.0.
Yeah. Some people
Is that okay?
One is at 4.3.
Is that okay?
I mean, if you can do it, it's okay to me. Like if you can make that level of excellence, it's okay. If you can do it, but if you can't, that's also okay.
Yeah.
As long as you do, like, I know y'all hear this all the time, do your best. As long as you do your best, I think that's the most important. Like, everybody different in their, their ways of showing their excellence. Like someone can be excellent academically, someone can be excellent physically, someone can be excellent, like, just anywhere else. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, one grading of stuff to be like, hey, this is perfection is wrong. Like, what is perfection? Like,
yeah,
you perfect in this, but probably not perfect in that.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Y'all think that's okay? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I honestly, bro, like I guess we could use example of schooling. I guess I never really was that type either, but I feel like it's not needed. I wouldn't say it's not okay or okay. You know what I mean? I just feel like if you feel like that makes you happy, then yeah, so be it. I just feel like if you put so much pressure on yourself to be perfect, that's when you not appreciating what you have accomplished in the first place. You know what I mean? So for example, if you got a 95, you want the next 5%. You ain't even appreciating that you got a 95%. You in the top percentile. You know what I mean? That ain't even. You know what I mean? You should be commended, but like some people in those mindsets of chasing perfection, they let that just slide away. So I feel like you have to be able to appreciate the work that you're putting in at least. And like he said, you at least progressing to be 100%, but it's not, consistently something that's going to happen throughout your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I look at that for real.
Cousin, look at that.
And he thought it's Dr. King.
Well,
see, in your field, that's not even. I guess it's not even talked about because after working 40 days after working 40 hours in 2 days, you could talk about this as well. Exactly.
yeah.
You sleep deprived.
Yeah, bro.
And that patient at hour 36, they want you to be on your P's and Q's. Exactly.
Bro, that's crazy.
That? Is that okay?
Perfection in the medical field still not attainable. All right.
Yeah.
In the medical field, repetition leads to good patient outcome.
I love that.
All right. The more you do things, the more you put yourself out there to try new things, the more well-versed you become.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Like Kadeem was saying, at hour 36, yeah, you may be drained, but at the end of the day, sometimes the only thing that gets me going is when I get that patient out or when I see that patient again and they have a smile on their face.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The kids could melt your heart sometimes. They could also break it as well.
True.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep, right? That's deep, bro.
That's deep, for real.
That's deep, bro.
But
two sides to that coin, bro.
yeah.
Yeah. So like I say, relating off that, when when we try not to be our best self or perfect, we send the self for a second place mentality, right? And everybody say, hey, my dad always say, hey, you need a first place mentality. That's where a level of consistency comes in, right? Level of repetition comes in, right? You got to be repeating, practicing every day to be this perfect, either athlete, politician, anything you were good at, right? So like,
Gallus.
Kings.
so how you feel? How you feel waking up every day, like, and consistently thinking about, but I gotta be first place. I gotta be the best DJ at all times. Like practice, like this to wake up and practice
Yeah.
turntable. Like how you feel waking up with a first place mentality all the time.
Think about that mix. You think about that next mix.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, this song go with this song.
Yeah,
I think you should. I think anybody should. Any profession, they should wake up and say, hey, I can wake up and I can be the best at this today.
yeah,
I think you should. Like, you should take that as like a push. Even though it may not happen, to be realistically, it may not happen. You may not be the best DJ or the best physician or the best gallus like a deem. But like, but like, you should get up in the morning and be like, hey, I gonna be the best I can be. Like, I know this sound a little corny, but you should, like, that could push you to be like, like,
Yeah.
even though things ain't start off right, still push you to be the best you want to be. That's how I feel about it.
yeah. I'm
You,
on.
you should strive for perfection. It's a goal. It's a goal.
Yeah, man, you touching that? You touching that second one, Brown? You enjoying it over here a lot, man.
Oh, me throw it over here, Lord.
No, yeah, touch
Think-
on that, man.
You ain't even talking about the Galluses.
No, I can go after Brown,
No,
man.
like I say, waking up with a first place mentality is stressful. That could be very taxing on the body. Like, what I'm saying, always constantly thinking about, oh, I gotta be first, I gotta be the superior of all. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's good to have that mentality in place, but it's good like to try to better yourself for other things as well. Try to take on other other hobbies and try to be just as good. Like, just become like this like versatile person.
Yeah.
Becoming versatile, I see, is what's perfection to me. Being not a jack of all trades is a master of none, in my opinion. Like, you're not really superior.
Not
being
superior in one.
in
Yeah.
the superior in one. You know what I'm saying? So like that first place mentality is just like crazy to me. I can't wake up. I just gotta wake up and say, hey, I can just do my best today. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I can just do my best today.
That's true,
I can be. I can give it 100. If 100 is 60%, I guess that's my 100 for today.
Yeah.
I
like,
gave it out. I gave it all out today. You know what I mean? So
that's a good point. Being like good in different areas. That
Yeah.
show your adaptability to anything coming
Right.
against you.
yeah.
Yeah, Kelson, you look like you want to grab that, man.
What the Kings have to say with the Gallison of their lives?
Yeah.
I have no gallus. I
Yeah.
have no gallus.
You- anyway.
Like Brown say, if you just wake up and you want to do your best at all times, that's cool. Pretty much that's all it takes. I mean, like we keep saying, you're never gonna be perfect. All right. You just have to make sure whatever you do, you give it your best. And at the end of the day, when you go home, you sleep at night, whatever you do in life, if you okay with that, then that's good. Now, if you're not okay with that, then that means you have room to grow.
I respect that.
All right. But if you're good with it, you could sleep good at night. Don't want to do nothing else, then that's good.
Yeah, no, I agree. In my opinion, I feel like what has helped me in this new pursuit that I'm doing right now is
Uber.
no, I mean like
Just call him out on it.
no, I mean like Uber. I mean like Uber and everything else in general, bro. Like all the stuff that's going on. I feel like when things start increasing in terms of profitability and stuff like that in the businesses that we have going on, I feel like you can't worry about yesterday. Meaning when you wake up tomorrow, you cannot be worrying about your successes or
Your
or
failures.
or your failures from yesterday. So I feel like that helps in the mentality and the mindset of you waking up to want to be your best. You know what I mean? Because no matter what you did yesterday, if you wake up today with that mentality that I'm gonna try to be my best today, that's all that really matters. Like we're saying, if you're content with that and you know you gave it your all, you weren't perfect today, you didn't do the 100% right thing, or you know what I mean. As long as you
Learn from
wake
it.
up, yeah, you learn and you progress and you wake up with that mentality. I feel like that helps a lot in terms of how you look at life. Then, in my opinion, like I'm not the best at it either, but like I that's the mentality I've been trying to take. You know what I mean? Because you know, if you out there 5, 6, 7 days a week or whatever, you know what I mean, trying to do what you got going on. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta look at it. You know what I mean? Because everyone ain't as consistent as if you putting in that work. Everyone ain't as consistent as you. You know what I mean? So over time, those 2 extra days that you putting in, or whatever, how much extra days you putting in, extra hours you putting in, that's gonna accumulate. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Also, I just want to say, failure breeds perfection. Because when you fail at something, it leads you to know what you have to do better so that you could ultimately get to where you need to be. So don't be afraid to fail. You're going to fail in life.
Yeah.
You're going to fail in everything that you do. But embrace it, learn from it, and move on.
Yeah, bro. Like Will made a quote about that too. You gotta like fall into failure, bro. You gotta fall into failure, cause like I guess we could talk about this after the break as well. But like a lot of people, they use perfection as an excuse too. Like people say, "Oh yeah, I want it to be perfect," but like it ain't about being perfect. Like we're saying, it's about at least trying and you progressing slowly. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's how I look at it. But yeah, we could go in more depth after the break, man.
Yeah, man, that was a good talk about, better yourself.
This message has been brought to you by the Kings. I was waiting to say that for like a minute now.
Takes bow. Takes bow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, working on yourself. Perfection ain't it real, and it isn't real. It's whatever is in your mind. You know what I mean? So, working on your best self, be 100%, man. We'll talk more after the break, though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll be right back, man. What's going on? This the Conk Boys. So we're trying to get our viewers more involved. So if y'all have any questions or concerns, y'all could hit us up or DM us on Instagram. Hit us up on all social media handles at Conk Boys. And if y'all also have any topics that y'all want to see our perspective on, y'all could do the same. Hit us up at Conk Boys on all social media handles. Now let's get back to this illustrious art. Yeah, we're back, guys. We're back.
Conk Boys.
Yes, we're back.
Hello.
New drink.
Thanks for our
New
guests.
Drake. New Drake. What did he do with the last drink?
The rug ate it.
Yeah, he poured up for his dad homies.
And the shares of McGillis, right? He was
Oh shit! Wait, if that was Nova 7, but he couldn't have come to the podcast anyway.
Nova 7 up, boy, out, man.
You see what I'm saying? We always have some imperfections, you know what I'm saying? You spill it on the carpet. Nothing go as perfect as,
Exactly.
So
exactly. Nothing go as perfect. Exactly. Good point, bro. I like
you
it.
know what I mean?
I like how you tie that in now.
You know what I mean? Thanks to our guest, Dr. King.
Yep.
Dr. King coming there clutch, boy.
Giving
Clutch.
us this physician analysis on everything.
Ready for surgery. Ready. Prepped. Sterilized. Perfect.
Hold up. Is being sterile actually perfectly like sterile? Or?
Never.
Yeah.
You could never be perfectly sterile.
Because like it's things that's on your coat and thing too, right?
Yeah. And
But
then,
I mean,
and then the whole premise of, they all have you come into OT and then you wash up, then you go in the back. But some people just walk from OT out into the regular, come right back in. So
Yeah, they don't wash back.
Skip it. Man, you
Facade.
sound disappointed.
Facade.
So Grey's Anatomy is be lying there when they be fucking like washing.
First of all, I hate medical TV shows on hate.
Tell us
I
why.
be telling people this job.
Because it's it's like the media. When you watch the media, you could be jucking me, but when the media show it, I jucking you.
Jucking means stabbing.
Yeah. Yes.
Stabbing.
Oh, sorry about that.
Stabbing with a knife.
Jucking means stabbing with a knife.
And he had to deal with a lot of patients who got stabbed, so. He's a physician, by the way.
But yeah, it's just.
It's not real.
So you're saying it's not a true representation at all.
Man.
So y'all don't get that like Dr. King. We have like something in the back you have to deal with, like.
I mean, you get the page,
yeah, you
but
get the page, yeah.
it's just simple things that that you would look at in a TV show and be like, oh, does that happen? Oh, does that happen? It's like no, like someone coming, you performing CPR on a patient, there's no way you're gonna let the parents or the people be right there. No way.
Yeah. They just try to take them out of the area, but yeah, that's
They
true.
just be right there. Oh, you want to come help pump? Sure.
Oh, this ain't funny, but it's funny though.
No, because I that's why like when I watch these things, I was asking because I forgot that movie what I was talking about. Straight. What they call again? Start line or
Oh,
something. What I was telling you about.
Flatline.
Flatline.
Yeah,
That
flatline.
I was asking about like the couple things that are in that is actually possible, and I guess that was like slightly almost like borderline true, eh?
I mean, in that movie, they were basically like making themselves go to like the brink of death almost, and then trying to start back up their heart.
Yeah.
Yes, that's possible. I mean, with drugs and shocking, but another thing you have to realize is you can't shock every heart rhythm. It has to be a particular type. But you know, in these movies, they just clear shock. No.
What you mean by you can't? By a
So
particular type?
let's just say a patient had heart rhythm B, someone had C,
I didn't
D.
even. It's different type of heart rhythm.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Shock.
I
I
didn't know
thought
either,
it.
but
There-
I thought it's a rhythm for like all of us, right? But like
It is a rhythm for everyone, but I'm saying that when your heart stops, your heart can start back up in certain different rhythms.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
And there's only two rhythms that are actually shockable. You can't shock someone hard if it's C or D, but if it's A or B, you could shock.
So how much do they know how much rhythms there are?
I mean, we know.
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
Physicians know.
Yeah, how much rhythms are there?
And like I said, there's only two shockable rhythms.
Two shockable.
I feel like this is intelligent stuff we ain't supposed
Yeah,
to
we
know.
didn't even know.
There's only two shockable rhythms.
Secret society,
Alright.
bro.
Yeah.
Could he even try to become a doctor? I know.
Okay.
I know what this is.
I straight. I just asking. I mean, I used to be certified in CPR, by the way, but
Yeah.
Count boys, content kings, bro.
yeah. But continue. What you say?
Like I was just saying, there's only two shockable rhythms. And then we actually have to look at the strip before we even go ahead and give that shock order.
Oh.
Because you need
okay.
to be able to interpret it. Because if you shock the wrong rhythm, that's a problem.
So you have to basically set the machine to shock to that rhythm that they are.
So when you put the patient on the machine, it would do the heart tracing of the patient.
Uh.
And then, like I said, it all depends on the rhythm that you see.
Mm.
All right. And then
Wow.
you go from there. It's a lot of rhythms, but you have to know how
Wow.
it'll look on that.
Grace just tell me.
So
Grace just tell me this is.
Grab those two policies.
So hold up. For the other rhythms that are not shockable, you have to just manually do CPR.
So for other rhythms, there are different things you can do. You can either do medication. Some rhythms you could do like a tracing on the background with the shock, but it's not actually shockable. And then for like if your heart beating too slow, you could give medication to try and speed it up. If it stops, you give medication to try and bring it back.
Yeah. I
All
forget.
that stuff.
Yeah.
The shocking thing is basically if it is one of those two rhythms, you basically shocking the heart to stop, and then you're trying to get it to start back over again and go inside of a rhythm that is good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
I thought it shocks it to start.
No, a shock is actually like a deadbolt, and then you're hoping that the node in the heart retakes back over, and then you
It's
get back
normal rhythm.
a good rhythm.
Oh wow.
Wow, bro. Like this.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know
either.
none of this.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
My favorite show was House, mate. Like House is just like everything was everything was lupus.
House was good. House actually critically thinks. So
yes, I like it.
it's one of the reasons why I never watch House that much. But
Mm.
the only medical ones that I used to like to watch was something called, I forget it called yet. It was something in Miami, some trauma, and they used to bring in the trauma case, and you'd be like right there. And then there was another one called something in the jungle, where you basically trying to do it what you have. That's what we do in the bombs all the time. Anyway, make it do it what we have.
Or Rosewood.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Rosewood. I watch a lot of
Yo,
Rosewood.
I'm a football player, but I can still perform CPR, bro.
Joseph was like, "Yeah, I come here to save y'all, man. What y'all saying?"
He come to save someone, but he have heart problem. Like he have this like stint, like he have like a stint down his like heart or something.
He come in a $400 suit, say, "Yeah, I come to save your life."
He on murder scenes, solving murders.
I was supposed to watch that though. I heard it was pretty good. Eh?
Pretty good.
I was supposed to watch that.
Pretty
joint.
good. I don't think they ever can. I think they cancel it. They canceled it and
Or
like,
just didn't continue to the
yeah,
next season.
the storyline was getting too like, whoa, where is going?
Makes
Other
sense.
than
Makes
that.
sense.
Thought the shows you don't relate to real life. That's all I take from that.
Never.
Don't relate to real life.
It's not bad.
But when you see like Grey's Anatomy, you see like and you see these other shows, right? You see they perfect in their work and everything, but when you see their off life, it ain't so perfect.
Nah,
Never.
for real.
You know what I mean? You see with their relationships,
Drinking.
or or they had an off problem. You know what I mean? With their significant other. You know what I'm saying? So even the shows, even the make-up believe TV shows you that their off life or their profession, at work they're good, they're perfect. Like I didn't even know Dr. King, I didn't even know like nodes and all that shit. So, but like it shows like it can when even a physician on their off life they don't have a perfect relationship with their wife or kids. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Oh yeah. Relationships is hard to say. Yeah, this could be perfect. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like nobody should go into a relationship saying like, yeah, everything could be perfect. Every day could be perfect. Every
Yeah, it sucks.
minute, second,
Hell no.
hour could be.
Never.
Like that don't make no sense, dog. Like you gotta work on this, dog.
Yeah.
That's how I look at since we talking about perfection. Like what y'all think about like. Let me go over to the gallus Kadeem.
Do you know a guy is a man with a lot of women?
Thank you, Rob.
I am not a gallus. I don't have no gals. I don't get gals. I don't get pussy. Okay.
You think that
Young Tree?
I don't know if you yeah, for your perspective, you think that people should go out there and look for a perfect match?
Nah.
Think
No,
it's like
my opinion. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
No, go ahead. No, that's
No, but my opinion is that there is no soulmate. There's no perfect individual for one person. That's my opinion.
no soulmate either.
I don't think there's a soulmate
Mm.
for one person.
What
in my
about
opinion.
multiple?
I don't agree that you should have multiple. I don't agree that you should have multiple partners.
I don't mean multiple partners. Do you feel that there are multiple soulmates or perfect
I shouldn't
people
say
for
no.
individuals?
I believe that there are multiple individuals that you are compatible with.
Okay.
And I think we talked about this a little bit. It's like I feel like there are some personalities and some people that you are more compatible with than others. However, I feel like depending on what those are you compatible what you compatible with them with is like what you're gonna allow to occur, for example. So like for example, let's do a grading scheme. If you was 10 out of 20 compatible with this one and you 12 out of 20 compatible with that, right? You may want to take the chance on the 10 just because it's just a difference of 2 that you comparing, you know what I mean? So like depending on what you value more, you willing to take a more risk on that, you know what I mean? So I feel like there's no there's no perfect person for each one of us, in my opinion. I feel like we said, you have to work daily. You have to work daily at this. You have to be like, it's a daily thing. The same way how you wake up and say you want to be your best person, when you have a female in your life or a male, if we're talking to females, you have to
Or if you're a female and you have a female in your life.
Yeah.
True.
Be all inclusive over here. But
Or if you're never mind.
Yeah, never mind on that one.
double standard.
Can't tolerate that.
Double standard. Oh shit, young Draco.
Yo, Big Draco is here.
Yeah, Big Draco.
No, but
Let's move on.
no. No, but yeah,
2019, man, we good.
I
2019.
feel like every day that you wake up, if you have a partner, you have to say, how am I gonna be better, and also how am I gonna make us better, and how am I gonna make you better, and it should be vice versa. If we in a relationship, you know what I mean, each of us.
Sorry,
No,
no,
what
it wasn't you. Sorry, it's just over Kelson.
Oh yeah. each one of us have to be looking into how we're gonna make this better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's how I
it
feel.
takes work. It takes
That's
work.
how I look at it, bro. It's a lot of work, and a lot of people want to say just because they're in a relationship, they want to say, oh yeah, we beautiful. They want to post pictures for the gram, but that ain't what's going on in their life, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you can't look at what's going on in the ground for this other relationship, but they don't even talk to each other. They don't even do nothing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, way.
Well, you spent some big knowledge on that.
Oh yeah, but he's ready, boy.
Well, but that's
He's
right.
ready
That's
for
my
that,
outlook,
right?
bro. That's my
Yeah,
outlook,
yeah,
and that's what these guys don't understand. But they just have a blinded. They just be blinded by what they think is perfect for them. They don't even give young gentlemen a chance. When you approach certain guys, they don't even give it a chance, bro.
It's funny y'all mention this because I was actually watching a movie last night on Netflix. Nobody's Fool, the Tyler Perry movie.
I was supposed to watch that.
Yeah, and basically she used like a checklist. She's like at a list when she's talking to somebody. She's keep on checking off stuff like
Garbage.
that ain't make no sense.
That don't make no sense,
That
bro.
ain't make no sense. She checking off this, that. Can he do this? Can he do that?
Bro, because what guys don't even understand too is that, bro. Okay, I'll use me for example, right? If you ain't 100% like fully attracted to a gal, I feel like you gotta be attracted to approach at least, right? If you're 100% fully attracted to a gal, you may still approach just to see what her personality is, what she's saying. You know what I mean? You never know. So in terms of that, I feel like we taking a hit on what we actually want to approach. So like guys gotta feel like, oh yeah, it gotta be 100% what I, what I want. I ain't saying settle now. I ain't saying that. I just saying like you gotta at least give things a chance because you never know what's for you, bro. You never know.
Real talk, real talk. Cause they're trying to call me right now, but I got answer. Let me get up this far.
I think I heard Knox.
Oh, is he?
I gotta take a look. Y'all touch
Yeah,
on that now.
Continue part. Kelson, Mr. King, doctor. I know you would be approached by a lot of nice, respectable females.
You
like
sure
that.
it's respectable?
I only guessing. I ain't guessing. I ain't guessing.
Well, I mean, you would be approached, but you have to remember or try to weed out the bunch.
Yeah.
Because all these girls who coming out here shooting up here, garbage.
True.
They want to know what they could get, how much money they could get. They won't be, oh, I'm dating a doctor. No. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yes. You think girls look at you like you're perfection? You think girls look at you like I'm just throwing it out there. Because like people, like he's a doctor, like he perfect for me. You know what I mean?
Some not talking about girls in general, but I feel that people look at us and say we're perfect. When they come into the hospital, they want to say, "Oh, I want the doctor who got my 95, or I want 4.0." Some of those people
There's accent?
yeah,
Really?
some of those people who are
At PMH?
so books, yeah.
Wow, I didn't
Some of
know
those
that.
people are so book smart are horrible
Yeah.
at patient
Yes.
and practical
Yes.
things. Horrible.
Yes.
Wow, didn't know that.
Yes. That's what Brown was touching on earlier, being
Yeah.
perfect in one
Yeah,
spot,
yeah.
and then different areas you can't
You don't meet in the bar. You don't meet in the
exactly.
bar.
That's exactly what Brown was touching on.
So don't look at me as if I'm perfect,
Yeah.
yeah.
cause I ain't. All right.
Because you was beginning and yeah,
No. That's you.
that's what
Yes. Yes. I love it.
That's you.
This is being recorded. I like
That's
it.
you.
That's his brother. This is confirmation.
That's all right.
All the heat off me. Now you know the truth. Now you know the truth. True crime.
But like Kadeem was saying,
Both you cry.
both people in the relationship have to work together,
True.
so that they can become the best people together. People always like to put on a facade as well in the public eye, like he was saying.
Real talk.
They like to make it seem like, oh, they're having such happy marriage, such happy life, happy
Yep.
wife. Bullshit.
Yeah.
I call bullshit on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree, dog.
The only way you're gonna know is when all of the doors close and all of the dust settles and what's going on when no one is watching.
Yeah.
Real talk, bro.
I agree, dog. Cause like, oh, my bad to
Go on.
interject, but yeah, but no, I feel like, bro, like I shouldn't say gals and niggas do is the same thing. It's like you could post, like I down for posting too. You know what I mean? I can post as you know what I mean. But like, I feel like if you're more focused about what the outside perspective of your relationship is, rather than what is going inner and what's going inside your house, you got it mixed up, in my opinion. Like, that's not, you should be working on inner first, and then you could post on, and you show your love and all that. All that is fine, you know what I mean? Like, you want to show that you're in love and you're doing good. All that is cool. I just feel like your primary responsibility should be on what y'all doing to excel in your marriage and what y'all have going,
You
y'all
talking to
children.
the females.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how you go.
That's how.
That's how he go,
We just
bro.
gotta let Kadeem go on his
That's how
runs.
Nah,
he
man,
just
nah,
float, he
man.
just float off. He's like,
Yeah, we just float off and let him go.
Yeah,
No man,
that's
no
it.
man. I don't get no gals, I don't get no
Ladies,
gals,
ladies, ladies.
Yeah,
For
but-
someone who don't get no gals, he sure has a lot of insight.
Yeah,
Oh
he does,
yeah,
he does.
yes. Experience, boy.
Cousin, why the hell you here, bro? Yeah, we allowed you to come here and you join
man.
the young man under the bus like that.
Yeah, man. Like I say, all relationship ain't perfect. Like I say, I a relationship and ain't the perfect, but you know, you keep continuously working on becoming better. All attributes of your relationship, right? So, like I said, right. So on this journey of becoming perfect, right? Can like even with your relationship or anything in any aspect, being a pro baller, being you know, the best, you know, builder, anything, right? Is perfection at work your enemy to your happiness? And we're critically thinking here again. Is perfection a enemy to your happiness?
It could be. It could be. It could be.
Okay.
It could be enemy to your happiness. Like I know me personally at work, I don't like to. I don't like to mess up. At work, I don't like to mess up.
Yeah.
I just don't like it because even though my bosses they ain't too like, oh yeah, you mess up this. Like, everybody understand. Everybody's human. Oh, when I talking too fast. Everybody's human. So like I know it like perfection could be like even though I'm not perfect at work, I still get unhappy when I mess up.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I shouldn't because I should realize as a person that it happens. It all happens to everybody. Like if you can't do this, you can't do that, or you miss a number there, here, there.
Yeah.
It happens. Everybody, we all human. It's called human error for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, perfection does alter your happiness. I would agree with that 100%. You strive for that, and you don't make it. Certain music, oh, yeah, I sad now. I didn't get there.
Yeah.
I didn't win the race. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like pro athletes. Like look at Kobe Bryant. If you don't like he at the high point of his life when he didn't get championships, he was unhappy, bro. He's he couldn't settle. He can't even settle for making the playoffs or making the finals.
Yeah, even when he won rings, he still was not 100% happy because he
Yeah.
felt he could have done something better. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
Like it's just
yeah.
that's the whole mentality, though. It's like you gotta be perfect, like to the T.
Yeah.
I don't think you could say Kobe in terms of Kobe and perfection is pretty much almost the same because like you got to almost put that as how I would describe that is, you know, a young guy out of Villanova achieving his dreams of becoming like what if he falls short, you know what I mean? He
Yeah.
falls short, that brings on, you know, oh, what's next? I don't know. I'm not good at anything else. You know, because he put all his eggs in one basket, right? And that's the thing about being a jack of all trades, you know what I mean? Instead of being perfect at one thing. My next point was in terms of that, especially when you have a mentor, like a dad or someone you're trying to impress, you know, going to a big school.
Expectations.
Perfection
Yeah.
is number one key of gaining their happiness, and that makes you happy. Them being happy makes you happy, and seeing that you
Yes.
succeed on what if you fail them. So like, and then it's just like some people don't have a strong personality in terms of, oh, I failed my mentor, I failed my dad,
Yeah.
and I didn't exceed his expectations of me, you know. And this brings on, like we said, you know, depression, or you know, you don't even feel, you know, you feel self, you know,
You don't feel accomplished.
yeah, you don't
at
feel,
what you're
you don't
doing.
respect yourself no more. Yeah,
Even though you accomplished something, you don't feel accomplished because you didn't please somebody else.
no, you didn't please someone else, and that's the thing. That's why it could be like, I feel like that's why that could be enemy in your happiness, and you ain't happy no more for the rest of your life, right? You'll always remember that downfall.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the Kings want to chime in. They look at it.
Yeah.
The mic's up.
Yeah, Mike's up.
I trying to tell him he keep on letting him in the mic, trying to say, bro, you doing the recording, bro?
Hey, first time.
He's a
first
rook,
time.
man.
Yes, rook, first time.
You straight, Dr. King.
Sure.
Touch on it, view.
Touch on.
The
Perfection
affecting
at
your
work?
happiness. Affecting your
Oh,
happiness.
happiness. Ah.
Do you think it affects your happiness?
I think
Would you even listening? You
I
texting Gabby?
I am listening.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna say yes. I am texting y'all just now.
so it's like, yeah, so it's like, uh,
um, I feel that it
I
only
wanna be
affects
romanced.
your happiness if you actually let it.
Mm.
And then that also goes into the point where if you let it affect you, then you know telling what you may do as a result of you feeling that you were not perfect or you didn't meet the bar or the mark that you were supposed to meet. But like we were saying in the beginning, if you could go home at the end of the day and feel like you gave your best, you did your all, then perfection and trying to get there. Well, perfection is not the end all goal, but keep making strides to try to get there. Um, a lot of people who perfect or that smart person or that this that or perfect at that, they be frigged up mentally.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They be frigged up
Yeah,
mentally.
exactly.
No, that's true. That's true.
I agree. I agree with you saying. I agree with you saying.
So I rather be, you
And
know, between medium and perfect
yeah.
and sane. I good.
Yeah, I agree, dog.
Than perfect and crazy.
Yeah, I
mean, look
agree.
Ted Bundy and thing out there.
No, to the Tom points, I'll touch the Tom points because I feel like that's the majority of the people who are listening and paying attention. I feel like when you put that strain on you not wanting to mess up with work, and I was saying like when I worked at the hedge fund administration company or whatever, like when you put those, obviously if you have clients and stuff like that, you want to show your best self, right? But like you're saying, it's human error, right? So you try to have no errors and no mistakes. And like for me, for example, too, I made mistakes at that old job as well. Like I used to be, I wouldn't say like it affected my happiness. I'd just be like, I would be more, not to say disappointed, but like you should have more attention to detail. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
it's a certain level of like, as you go through, especially if you're on someone else's time and they provide you with financial backing for your work, it's like at some point what you do matters, but it don't matter because you could show 100% to
Yeah.
200 days in a row,
Exactly.
but that one day
That
201 you do slight trash, then you don't care about the 200 days that you was
Mm.
perfect for. That's why you shouldn't let it affect you mentally because
real.
and when you always give them that perfect outlook, it affecting only you. It helping the company, and you should feel like your benefits are infiltrated in the company, but like it only helping them. Then when you mess up on that 201 day, you getting looked at sideways. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They want to take you off the client. They want to take you off of this. They want to take you off of that because you ain't dependable. You just was dependable for 200 days though. See what I'm saying? So
Just as good as your last mistake, bro.
exactly, that's
Wow.
true. That's a
That's
true quote.
Yeah, that's true.
You good as your last mistake, and that's why you can't let it affect your happiness, bro. That's how I look at it, and that's what I started to realize as well as I grew up as well. You have to realize that you can't let it affect your happiness. You try your best, and you can't let it affect you 100%. You know what I mean? So yeah,
That's real, bro. Companies do look for perfection that you 100% every day.
yeah, and it's not
Can't drop the ball.
Yeah.
it's
like,
not
it's not
realistic.
Yeah, like it's not realistic, dog.
Yeah, be efficient.
Because there's no other way to promote. Because if you promote and come and say, "Oh yeah, no, we straight with everything y'all do," oh, don't,
Yeah.
you know, you make some errors, you know, that's straight. Make another one tomorrow. Like you can't say that as an organization.
No,
you know what I mean?
That's true,
No.
though.
So
That's
it ain't
true.
all about what is beneficial to them.
Exactly.
So they don't really care about what's going on in your mindset,
your
in your
life.
mental, in your life, and everything.
They just want everything be right at the end.
exactly. So you know what I mean. That's why, and they don't want to take the onus either. They don't want to take the onus of you maintaining of how you look at yourself, how you look at how you evolving in the company and all of that. So like you have to make a conscious effort every day of, not putting all of that stress on yourself. You know what I mean? So that's what I would say to that.
It's real, bro. It's real.
Yeah, coming on, our last thoughts of perfection. I just want to get you guys' opinion, and I actually want to play a game with you. I want to give you all, what if you did receive something perfect, right? What if you did receive something perfect? And I just say, hey, what would you rather? You know what I'm saying? what if some, a genie come and say, hey, I won't grant you these 4 perfect things. You pick one and be perfect at it, right?
Aladdin.
Perfect. Yeah, Aladdin. Real dog. Blue Genie, Will Smith come true, right? Then he said, hey, I want you either be rich. You could either be A, rich, be wealthy.
Yeah.
You could be B, you could be famous. Have all access to all the, access to anything. Being famous doesn't mean you're rich, by the way.
Exactly.
You have the perfect job, being a CEO of a company, CEO of a doctor's hospital, CEO of anything. You could be CEO of everything. Or have the perfect soulmate.
Man.
Chad, bro.
Jesus.
That's a
Lord of mercy.
Oh, who go first? Who wants to go first?
Anyone go
Was
first.
it you?
No. We should have Brown go first because he
Yeah,
presented the question.
Lord of mercy.
Me? Well, no,
But,
y'all go. I asked the question.
That's
Y'all
a
go.
hard one, bro. That's a
y'all want?
hard one, bro.
What y'all want? Y'all got to choose.
Guess what? Just because I'm Laton, and y'all know Laton,
Oh, God.
Y'all know
Oh,
Laton?
Jesus Christ.
soulmate, dog. F
Uh,
all this materialistic money, soulmate, dog. We can live in a garbage. We can live in a garbage dump, but I have a soulmate. I fine. I good. I can die.
Yeah.
That's because I Laton. Everybody know me as the love of the crew.
What you said? What you said?
Man,
You picking A, B, C, or D?
it's just blowing smoke.
Yeah. I saw I put all the smoke on people.
This smoke for real, bro.
This is a hard one.
What you picking? The
Lord of
genie,
mercy.
I'll let him go first.
the genie asked what you want, and he can grant it.
If the genie asks, I guess I'll have to go with D.
You go with the perfect soulmate.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right, all right, man.
As long as they taking me with my 5 dogs, we good.
The dog just getting encompassed in the studio.
I come as a package deal.
I mean, if it's a soulmate, I mean, they understand that. They
Yeah.
understand everything
Yeah.
about you, so that's what the genie say.
And they don't expect perfection.
No, they don't. They don't expect perfection at
What you
all.
thinking, babe?
Dog, babe, I say, babe, to be honest, babe.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I about this.
Yeah.
I
What was a wealthy?
wealth,
Well,
babe.
Wealth, rich.
Wow, good
I
deal,
bought this
boy.
wealth, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right,
bought
good
this wealth,
deal.
babe, to be honest.
But
with
as
you,
well,
babe.
say.
I'll be honest, babe.
Right.
I bought this wealth, babe. I bought stocking right now, babe. That's my opinion right now, dog. Seriously.
Right.
Stocks.
Yeah, hopefully the wealth, lead me to something that's true, because I ain't gonna cuff something that ain't true. You see
But
what I'm
these
saying?
days, guys, is vultures out here.
I agree.
Vultures,
I
dog.
agree.
Vultures.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
have like
agree.
Diddy.
I don't know like Diddy. Nah, I
You
don't
know,
know.
like-
No, these guys are vultures, so I just assuming that in my mental mind state, I can still be looking at what's true, and I can see what's going
You
on.
won't be
but
looking at that when you're on that yacht.
Yeah.
hopefully that's a good problem to have in my opinion. That's a good problem to fucking have in my opinion, mate. That's a good problem to have, mate.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's how I look at it. But hey, like we always say, that's my outlook. Not, I just saying, bro. I feel like in my opinion, you gotta try boost up yourself and see what's going on. I understand. I love love too. Love straight,
Yeah.
love solid. I love it.
Right.
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 I love it, man. I love. You
Right.
say saying, but
I think I changed Kadeem name, but he's the Black Night God, but
Yeah.
he's a Black
Dog,
Night God.
I trying, I aspiring. All I can do is dream, but all I can do is dream, but you see what I'm saying? So I gotta try and make it happen, man.
Yeah. I feel like I can pick different from all you guys. I can pick B. I can pick fam.
Fame and fortune.
You
I
want
can pick
fame,
fam.
dog?
I can pick fam. You know why? You know why I can pick fam is weird. It's weird that I picked this answer. I feel like fam gets you access to everything. You know what I mean? Access into knowing who this person is. I can know who the CEO is. I'm gonna actually be access to wealth if I'm famous, right? Famous people always get sit in Spotify, you sit in meetings with this people because you're famous, you following all these people. Wealth is gonna fortunately come to your way and lead to a better job like a CEO. You know what I mean? You know how much famous people got CEO positions or vice president positions,
How much famous
right?
people broke too, though?
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not broke, but they have access to certain things. You know what I mean?
I see the angle with Brown coming out.
Yeah, I
'Cause
see both.
you
Yeah.
look at the Kardashians, bro.
Yeah, they famous.
Their
Like,
famous lifestyle got them to the
Yeah,
wealth that
got
they
them.
are. Like they I don't know if they was always wealthy. I
Yeah.
think they had money, but it
Oh, they had
wasn't as
money.
much.
They had money.
They had
It
money.
was the dad famous
Yeah, the dollar.
life. Who got
No,
them to
not
millions.
fame. He was in fame though,
He-
because before that, when he was practicing law, he was still straight. They was straight.
They was straight, but I'm just saying that helped push them.
Yeah.
No, it did. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
agree.
They ride the fame to the hype, and then they frick.
Yeah.
Kylie is what, a billionaire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a billionaire.
They
Bro.
ride
Thanks.
OJ.
Yeah, but usually everybody.
They ride the white Bronco.
They ride OJ.
They ride the white Bronco.
OJ was in that white Bronco for a little while.
Yeah. Usually most males would pick D, but we pick different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a good thing. So we just saw it like there's people pick different things to be perfect, and you know what I mean, relationship or wealth or see what I'm saying.
Real talk.
So there's all that types of different ways, and striving for perfection.
Probably we pick the one that we want to be perfect in that need the most help.
Yeah.
See this gal over there straight.
That's
He don't
true.
need a soulmate no more. He got it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Hey,
I
hey,
got that.
I love it.
Hey,
I
dog,
love
that?
it.
You see that? You see that? No ring, eh? You see that? No ring.
Doctor, you don't find out what his problem is, doctor.
I love it, boy. This is a good episode.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah,
We
man.
know,
So
we found the true Kadeem.
yeah, we found out who he is for real. Man,
Nice.
thanks, man, girls, for coming on.
Oh,
No
yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
thanks, man. Man,
yeah.
we also supposed to say we got big Nova 7 sponsor in the building, man. We got big Nova 7 sponsor in the building. Gillis
Gillis
came.
is here, but he's not on camera, guys. He is in the building.
He came late to set.
I was actually gonna try to push him in the question, but I say there's no way to move that camera to the left. So
Yeah, it'd be bad. It'd be bad. It'd be bad.
Be red.
But yeah, I don't know if we got anything else to talk about, or we could just wrap up.
You can just wrap up that for the day. It was a nice
Good,
episode.
though. It's good. It was good.
good.
Yeah,
It's
man.
good.
We like to thank Kelson King for coming in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doctor. I guess I could say Dr. King, but
Dr. King, bro.
I
Find
don't.
him at PMH
Yeah.
and pay him, please. Bahamas government, please pay.
Yeah, man.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, man. But with the wrap up, everyone ain't perfect. You just try to perfection.
I agree.
You try your best, and like we say, it's about progression, not perfection. You know what I mean? So
Real.
yeah, you try to do your best, and you try to be the best you that you can be, and just be in a competition with yourself. You know what I mean? So
Again.
Real talk.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Good,
man.
man. Good.
Yeah, DJ.
That's it. Why I always late on the?
Yeah,
I
you
was-
weren't perfect, bro. You spilling drinks.
Yeah, but
Progress.
dropping
Progress.
phone.
you dropping your
Progress.
phone. You drop your phone. Right, that is on. Yeah, y'all guys better be willing to take all that.
Yes.
That's a lot.
If you don't want to get a bad drop on you,
Yeah, babe. Yeah, see you next time, babe.
Hey, Ron, what we doing tonight, Ron?
yeah, where you going next?
Where you going
You
tonight,
take
Ron?
my shit, bro.
Yeah, we had to yuck that, babe.
Right.
Yeah,
You got an
babe.
African body.
Oh.
Whoa.
Let me come off
Mic-
this.
Mic drop. Mic drop.